go flat at some point. Okay, so now we're in the key of E. I'm going to take that off, I'm going to take that off, I'm going to take that and that off. I could just do this by transposing this whole thing up. That would be an easier way to do it. Okay, so E, let's put an E, let's put an E. Say there, and an E there. Did I do that right? Why is that drumming? That should not be triggering drums. That should be triggering drums. Wow, so the drums are being triggered. Maybe it's because there's something to do with this linky. No, there's no logical reason that should be triggering the drums when I'm playing a different pattern there. Okay, so I've just been going through these chakras. It's I have no idea if there's anyone watching or I'm just sitting here talking to myself. There's still nobody watching, that's good. One viewer, hello, one viewer. Oh, who is it? It's Probes, hello. Need to get yourself a sitar, yeah. Alright, thanks man. That's not far from the truth, man. Turn that delay down there and this delay down here. Yeah, sitar, or just get like a sitar effect on this guitar, whatever. I don't know if you've been paying attention, but what I'm going through is just my own chakra system, actually. This is how I like to acknowledge, this is how I like to work on myself. This is how I acknowledge my psyche, my own human psyche is this. This is how it is. There's something strange happening here where the drums are being triggered by non-drum tracks. Something's gone wrong with that Beat Step Pro, I don't know why. I could just turn that drums down there. Let's have a look. What do we got here? Okay, so this is the third chakra. Let's put heaps of effects on that, on that Moog. Let's put heaps of effects on everything. I don't know if you've been paying attention, but I'm on chakras. Yeah, chakras come from the Indian tradition of, let me just mellow this out. What are they called? I forget what it's even called. Mellow. It's the, well actually it's a whole bunch of those sort of, what do you call it, like China has systems of Buddhism and Taoism that acknowledge these energy centers. It's in the Tantric religion, it's in a whole bunch of philosophies, a whole bunch of them. What do you call it, the Vedas, the Vedic scriptures, which come from more intelligent civilizations than the one we're currently in. That's my opinion, I'm sticking to it. Let's mellow you out, Mr. Moog. You can sit there in the background. Let's put this on slow. There we go. And let's put an alternate note here. So I was talking about the third chakra. And the third chakra corresponds to a color of yellow, and it's the main power center. You could sort of feel it when I first come on with those sounds. It really like had a power to it, and I'm just trying to mellow that out. It's this. It's right below your rib cage there, and we get caught into like power things that drain our energy, or we get overstimulated with like needing to be in control. And we can just relax these energy centers and rebalance all of our own energy by just calmly breathing and allowing the darkness to leave as we call in more of God's light. And God is the ultimate creator, the life force that flows through everything. And you can cut yourself off from that if you don't believe in it and you've got a whole bunch of earthbound, callous, negative, aggressive, satanic beliefs. And right now our whole culture is surrounded by this Satanism. It's a really big part of where we are. And it's the battle between good and evil. Light versus dark. That's the duality. So just visualize that yellow light coming in from above and surrounding all of your energy field, helping you be centered in God's will, in connection to higher self, rather than your ego, your little pathetic, wimpy, selfish, narcissistic little ego. Because that's what we are. When we're cut off from the higher self, what else do we have? Just ego. The daily battle. The he said, she said, I gotta get mine, I gotta take, and beat everybody else. I gotta beat them. I gotta beat them to a pulp. Because ultimately you're just scared of dying, really. All right, I am going to reset the camera.